Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo won't shine himself.
Of Harlem.
Hello, mi gente, que lo que? You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, AKA Mr. Moo shine himself, AKA el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. What's good, what's good, what's good, y'all? What's good, man? Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. First and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all, man. Kind of slow week in the sport of boxing. Of course, man, we've been having some good events. But next week is gonna be, is it next weekend? Yeah, next weekend is gonna be good. Next weekend should be huge. I don't know if it's gonna sell more than Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder. I don't think it's gonna sell more than Gervonta Tank versus Ryan Garcia. But next week we do have the lightweight undisputed Devin the Dream Haney versus the 3-division world champion Vasily Lomachenko. Good fight, big fight in the division, big fight in the sport of boxing. A lot of people feel like Devin Haney is gonna this is his toughest task up to date. We're gonna see, man. Styles make fights. Sometimes we predict something and then it turns another way. We didn't think that it was gonna be that easy for Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. We never thought that John Ryder was going to go a whole 12. Then whatever you have the prediction between Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko, however you predict, it might not go the way that you predicted. It may not go that way. You may feel like Vasily Lomachenko got more and more tools in the bag than Devin the Dream Haney. And maybe Devin Haney don't need all that extra tools in the bag to beat Vasily Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen. That's the beauty about the sport of boxing. A lot of people think that they geniuses, but how much you want to bet? A lot of people ain't picked Buster Douglas to be Mike Tyson. A lot of people ain't thought that John Ryder was going to go a whole 12 with Canelo Alvarez. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? You make your predictions, but make it humbly. Don't act like you know it all. You don't know nothing. We don't know. That's what we're going to watch. We don't know nothing. What's good, man? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button on your way in. You already know, man. Help the visibility of the live and the channel. You already know. Y'all want to become a member of the Punch Drunk Boxing and support the channel. The message right there is on the pin. Join and become a member like my brother. Set in the building. We love Punch. We love Punch. Hey. That's what I'm talking about. Set. What's good? Yeah, I see the thumbnail. We're going to be talking about it first. And also, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Jermall Charlo. I want to give a credit to Jermall. I want to give a shout out to Jermall Charlo, taking custody of his 5 beautiful children. You already know what I always preach in this channel. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. I'm a fatherhood advocate. Father's rights advocate. Shout out to Jermall Charlo. I know a lot of people have been trying to talk so much down on Jermall Charlo. I'm talking about the 160 middleweight champion. I know how sometimes y'all get it confused. I'm talking about Jermall Charlo, the middleweight champion. Haven't been in the ring for quite some time, but he was fighting an important fight, and that was fighting for his children. So, man, God bless you, my brother. I'm happy that I'm not gonna say that winning the battle and stuff like that, because I think a lot of fathers out there, especially devoted fathers, that have to go through what you had to go through, fighting for your kids in the system, fighting for your kids in the court, divorce, breakups, and things of that nature. I already know how baby mama drama get. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how that get. Y'all heard stories, or a lot of men out here is going through that same thing, trying to gain custody over your children. Sometimes the woman lying and all that stuff. Sometimes the men lying, but you understand what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of men out there fighting for their kids, and for devoted fathers. It takes a lot out of you. So you gotta give credit to Jermall Charlo, man. Fighting the best fight, fighting the most important fight. That was fighting for his children. The reason why you didn't see him get step inside the ring. Now there's gonna be people out there be like, well, I fight for my kids anytime. That's no excuse and stuff like that. End of the day, man, people take it. It's draining. It's a draining situation, and it's a sad situation at that. Jackie, the building. Email Jackie. Punch. You seen Andre's Rocky meme? Yeah, meme. yeah. You know, I got one right here too. I just don't want to get flagged. You know what I'm saying? But I did one too, Savage. I just don't want to get flagged with the Rocky. You know what I'm saying? With the Rocky Balboa, with the Rocky movie. I do have one, almost just like that too. Say con los 2 pesos de plátano. Good looking out, Cesar. Good looking out. Appreciate y'all. Payday. Now, let me see let me see what we at in the vote. Let me see what we at in the vote so far. 22 people voted. 59% says hell yeah. 41% says no. Wow. That's a lot in my opinion. 41% feels like Jermell Iron Man Charlo, undisputed 154, the man that carved his own legacy, the man that's cleaned his division up, that 41% feel like he's not deserving for an opportunity for Canelo Alvarez to give him a shot. Wow. We're going to be talking about that. I want to know why people feel out there that Jermell Charlo is not deserving for a shot of Canelo Alvarez. I thought we was all about people daring to be great. I thought we was all about the best fighting the best. Not everybody's the same size. Y'all would have said the same thing if back in the days when Roberto Duran said I'm going to move up to fight Sugar Ray Leonard. Y'all would have said the same thing. 41% of y'all would have said the same thing. Come on, y'all. And yeah, he had a loss too. Going up, he had a loss. He lost to De Jesus. So he didn't go and fight undefeated. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't fight an undefeated lightweight. He said, nah, before Benavidez gets a shot. I like that fight. Look, with Canelo Alvarez, I like a fight with David Benavidez, against David Benavidez, Dimitri Bivol, Get Back, Demis Andre, Jermall Charlo, but also Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo deserved that fight, too. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Let me see where we at. I'm gonna read a couple of messages. I'm gonna read a couple of tweets, a couple of messages that I just don't understand. I don't understand why people feel like Jermell Charlo shouldn't get an opportunity. I don't understand why. I don't understand the hate. This man is called yeah. Sometimes when people be like, "What this other fighter deserve it? He hasn't done nothing to get a Canelo Alvarez shot. He doesn't have the." Well, Jermell Charlo is undisputed, right? Now, yeah, you know who is undisputed? He's moving up to fight Stephen Fulton, right? I mean, Canelo Alvarez could move up and dare to be great, and he gets his opportunity, whether it's with legendary fighters, whether it's unification, not unification bouts, but didn't he get an opportunity by Bivol? Bivol gave him an opportunity. How come Canelo Alvarez is the only one that can move up and strive to be great or dare to be great? But y'all don't want to give the same thing to Jermell Charlo? A guy that actually shown us that he's there to be great or in pursuit of being great and have accomplished greatness in his division? Damn. Jermell just talking as usual. Oh, the chief, he's just talking, Did Jermell Charlo prove to you that he's just about talk, or he has proven to you that he's about to smoke? Did Jermell Charlo prove to you that he's about to smoke? When have we seen Jermell Charlo being the capper? He ain't no cap. Jermell Charlo never been a cap. Look at his accomplishments. What are y'all talking about here? Really? Really? So only Canelo Alvarez is the guy that he has the right to pursue greatness. Let me see it like this. To become great, you given the opportunity to be great. Now, it's your job when you get the opportunity to win that, to overcome that. But Canelo Alvarez had the opportunity to be great. He's given title shots. He's given opportunities from legends. Because what makes Canelo Alvarez actually, his resume, what makes it attractive is that he got Floyd Mayweather there, Cotto there, Shane Mosley there. He got some names there. Makes his resume attractive. If it's a good, the chief, he says, a good fight, then it's a good fight. No to speak down on it. Don't fog it up with, oh, he's just sound like his brother. Let's not fog it up around it. Let's give it the respect that it deserves. Let's give the call out the respect that it deserves. It's a great call out. It's a perfect call out. It's a perfect call out. J.O. Pilot said he just cleaned out the division. He definitely deserved that fight. Facts. But let me read a couple of people negative opinion about this opportunity that Jermell Charlo should get. Hold on. Let me read a couple of. Let me read a couple of negative. One guy says, let me find out he ducking that Tim's U smoke. He's ducking Tim's U, but he's going after Canelo? Let me read another one. Another guy goes, what the F has Mel done to deserve a 168 unification fight? What the F are boxing heads smoking? Are they complaining about John Ryder fighting Canelo? A guy who beat Daniel Jacobs, Callum Smith. Yes, he won. Top 168 fighters, but because he has 5 losses from the past means him current ain't nothing regardless who he recently beats. They're not even making sense. So this guy feels like the reason people was on Canelo Alvarez with the John Ryder. Man, John Ryder ain't on the damn Jermell Charlo. John Ryder can't do what Jermell Charlo has done in their careers. Who the hell is John Ryder? Why are you getting mad that other people was disgusted or people just didn't feel like that was a good fight for Canelo Alvarez? John Ryder was nothing. We're talking about undisputed here. Remember, see, this is the problem. This community, y'all fighting narratives. Y'all fighting narratives. Y'all not talking boxing. See, guys like that. He's fighting narratives. He's not talking boxing. He's just on YouTube and he goes to this channel and this channel host ticks him off. This channel host ticks him off, and they probably in these channels probably hate Canelo Alvarez. So he go everywhere else on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere else say they say. Man, you talking to punch from boxing? What you mean they say? No, what you mean y'all? You talking to punch? That's what's happening to people, that people go all over the place and then they end up in your comment section and they be like, hey, y'all always talking. What you mean y'all, man? This punch from boxing. What are you talking about? Y'all always talking. Let's keep on reading. The negative comment. Hey, yo, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Let me see. These Charlo sisters talk. Look, these Charlo sisters talk more than they box. So which Charlo sister is the one crying over his baby mama, or the one that cried after losing to Tony Harrison? What about the fight? What about the fight? When was the last time Charlo fought? He beat Brian Castaño to become undisputed. That was last year. Yeah, he became undisputed by being Brian Castaño. That was the last time he fought. And he got injured. I mean, do you have the right to be injured too in boxing? A taxing sport? You know what I'm saying? He broke his hand in a sport where you use your hands to prepare for a fight. Or he's not allowed to get injured or something like that? Like when the fighter gets injured, we like, oh, come on. And then you get mad when you call out of work and your boss will be like, and you call out sick and your boss be like, come on. Well, how will you look at your boss? You'll be like, come on, man, don't do that to me. Huh? Your boss get like that. Just like you get with people out here. I want to know if you break a hand and your boss will be like, oh, come on. And all your co-workers will be like, oh, come on, man. He ain't broke nothing, man. He just don't want to come to work. He ain't broke nothing. Come on, y'all. What's this negative vibe out here? Let me see what the poll at. 65% of the people say hell yeah. 40% people has voted. 35% said no. 35% said no. Why 35%? I gotta see. Because if I see. I got 20 on Canelo. I mean, Canelo Alvarez. Look at in the last couple of days. We're talking about Canelo Alvarez moving up to fight Bivol. And most of the Canelo Alvarez fans be like, you know what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He should go move up and fight Bivol. Get an opportunity to win a title in the light heavyweight division versus Dimitri Bivol. The guy that already beat him. And there's people out there that be like, no, you know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez had the right. Canelo Alvarez has the right. He want to get his get back. Let me go to the light heavyweight division. Canelo Alvarez was given the blessing by the people so he could fight Sergey Kovalev when he became a 3-division world champion. The WBC, when they signed a petition for him to fight Makabu to move up 2 divisions up to fight the WBC champion in Makabu, they accepted the petition. But now, and it was all right. It's okay for Canelo Alvarez to try to be great, dare to be great, and we give him the respect. We support it. But now Jermell Charlo is saying, I want to move up 2 weight class. I'm an undisputed. I've earned the right to call anybody that's called the middleweight. I don't give a damn if you a junior middleweight, or super middleweight. Jermell Charlo is in position right now better than anybody to get a chance. Right now, in the present time, Jermell Charlo is more deserving than anybody to get to Canelo Alvarez opportunity. I'm talking about middleweights across the board right now. Right now, at this moment, Jermell Charlo is the primary person that deserved an opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez. Right now. Is he the most accomplished? Right now? I would love to see David Benavidez. Is David Benavidez on the pound for pound list? Jermell Charlo's on my pound for pound list. Canelo Alvarez on my pound for pound list. I would have loved to see Jermall Charlo, but Jermall Charlo hasn't been in the ring and such. I would love to see Demetrius Andre and Canelo, but at the moment, doesn't have nothing to offer Canelo Alvarez in terms of hardware, and even Jermell Charlo don't got nothing to give Canelo Alvarez in terms of hardware. Yet, we don't gotta look at everything on the Canelo Alvarez side. It's not always about what Canelo Alvarez wants, even though everybody got a respective their respective career. But why won't we look at it and shift our our concentration on what Jermell Charlo wants, what he deserves. He deserves an opportunity. You can only become great if you're given the opportunity to be great. You could only further your greatness if you're given the opportunity to further your greatness. It takes a great fighter to give you the opportunity for you to be great, or carve your own legacy, make your own man, just like Jermell Charlo done in the 154-pound division. He didn't have a name to piggyback off. He didn't fight no Floyd Mayweather. He didn't fight Manny Pacquiao. He's not fighting even Canelo Alvarez. He didn't fight Oscar De La Hoya. He didn't fight Winky Wright. He didn't fight Shane Mosley. He don't got Cotto. He don't got none of these names. Jermell Charlo has carved his own legacy. He's his own man. Made his own mark. Carved his own legacy. He didn't need nobody to springboard his career. This is blue collar worker right here. This is what Jermell Charlo is the definition of making it straight from the mud. Cleaned this division out. Matter of fact, there's people out there that feel like even Canelo Alvarez have not even fought the best 168-pounder. Did Canelo Alvarez clean his division out? Not really. That's why we want to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez, right? Philip in the building. Philip in the building. I voted hell yeah in the poll. Good looking out, Philip. That's what I'm talking about. Real boxing fans right here. Real boxing fans right here. Joe Flores in the building con los 5 pesos de plata. No. Good looking out, Flores. What you feel about it, Flores? You feel like Jermell Charlo deserves an opportunity of Canelo Alvarez to fight Canelo Alvarez? And do you feel like Canelo Alvarez should give Jermell Charlo the opportunity? I believe Canelo Alvarez should give Jermell Charlo the opportunity. As a matter of fact, I feel like Canelo Alvarez, this is the primary and the most important fight. I think it should be an immediate opportunity. I think an immediate opportunity. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Joe Flores said, hell yeah. Hell yeah. The money had to be good. The money got to be good. Hey, yo, the money is always going to be good with Canelo Alvarez. See, that's what the thing. So money is not even an issue. The money is always going to be good for Canelo Alvarez. Gracias de lo mío con el cash app de 5 pesos. Enrique, gracias de lo mío, my friend. Hanky. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you with a cash app, man. No 30% taking off. Gracias, mi hermano, con cash app. If you know how to cash app better, cash app better. Ahí YouTube no me quitan los percentage. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hold on. Let me see if you. Good looking out. Better. Let me. Think about, brother. Hell yeah, we beating the dead horse. Canelo and his team been having nightmares about Lyons and Charlo since he fought at 154. And that's another thing, right? Let's talk about it like this. A lot of people there's gonna be people out there because I've been reading the tweets and I say, to be honest, I just wanted to do a video. I was not gonna do the live about this, but you know what? The response that I was getting back, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, what is all this hate coming for Jermell Charlo? And I'm like, oh, he's moving up. Oh, he's too small. Let me be real, and let me debunk all these narratives with Canelo Alvarez, because I'm a conservative Canelo Alvarez fan. I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan too. I appreciate Canelo Alvarez. I believe he's the king of the sport of boxing. AKA Canelo, AKA Cartelo, AKA Cashinelo, AKA Payday, AKA get the fuck out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez. But I remember when he fought Bivol, and he lost to Bivol, whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it. People was like, yo, but Punch, you got to understand, he was daring to be great. He's really a smaller fighter. Okay, we understand that Canelo Alvarez is a smaller fighter. If you've been following Canelo Alvarez's career, we understand that he turned pro at the age of 14, 15 years old, welterweight, 140, 147. Let's not forget that when Canelo Alvarez was in 154, Jermell Charlo was in 154. Let me show you something right quick. See, things come back around. Hold on. Give me one second. Let me show you a picture. Folks. Let me show you a picture. Where is that? Let me show you a picture. Boom. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 2014. 2014. And I showed this when we was talking about when I'm talking about the content between the Demetrius Andrade and Canelo Alvarez. But in 154 in 2014, where was Jermell Charlo? Where was Demetrius Andrade? Where was Canelo Alvarez? And where was Jermell Charlo, ladies and gentlemen? And what was James Kirkland? And who did Canelo Alvarez for? Did he fight Demetrius Andrade, the champion, when he was the number one contender? Did he fight the number two, Jermell Charlo? Or did he fight James Kirkland? Who did Canelo Alvarez fight? 2014. There you go. Naturally, Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo were the same height. The same size. El pastor de boxeo, Guts in the building. Gracias de lo mío. Gracias por el 2 pesos de plátano. Gracias. Guts. Let me show you again. There you go. Boom. 2014 WBO rank. The champion was Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade also called out Canelo Alvarez right there. He wanted to fight his number one mandatory. The guy that was in mandatory position to fight him. So Canelo Alvarez. Who was number two? But instead, the boxing fans like to say, well, Demetrius Andrade pulled out the fight with Jermell Charlo and stuff like that. All right. So who Canelo Alvarez should have fought? He fought James Kirkland, but should he have fought Jermell Charlo? What I'm saying is that guy's been in position when people out there like to say, well, they not in position to fight Canelo. There's people that have been in position to fight Canelo Alvarez for a long time. There's been people in position to fight Canelo Alvarez for a long time. And you know what? God bless Canelo Alvarez for having the power to pick and choose and stuff like that. I feel that a lot of fighters, if they had the power that Canelo Alvarez had, I think they are envy of Canelo Alvarez and his opportunity. The opportunity for him to pick, the opportunity for him to choose. Yet, Canelo Alvarez is given the opportunity. It's just like, look, he's an undisputed super middleweight, right? If he wants to fight Triple G, he brings Triple G from 160, right? If he wants to go fight Bivol, he moves up with all his belts. If he want a voluntary bout with John Ryder, he fights John Ryder. And now look at this. Canelo Alvarez is calling out Dimitri Bivol again, meaning he got an undisputed. He's going to take all his undisputed strap. He's going to go to the 175. Now put it on the line. Canelo Alvarez basically is going to have 4 voluntaries. A lot of people are going to be like, well, John Ryder was a mandatory. No, he was. He was a mandatory position. The WBO never ordered that fight as a mandatory. So in reality, it's a voluntary. Why is it voluntary? Because Canelo Alvarez has surgery. And when you have surgery and you're a belt holder, guess what the Belt Federation actually does? They give you a voluntary bout because you had surgery. That's why the WBO never mandated the fight. And I was trying to educate the folks time and time again, each and every day about the situation. But no, Punch, no, John Ryder was the mandatory. No, he was not. The fight was never ordered. They gave Canelo Alvarez a voluntary. That's why no other belt federation mandated the fight with Canelo Alvarez. That's why the WBC did not mandate Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. Because Canelo Alvarez just wasn't injured. He has surgery. When you have surgery, either the belt federation strips you and puts you on champion recess. If you come within that frame time that is respectable, then they let you hold the belt and they give you a voluntary bout. The same thing that happened with John Ryder and Canelo Alvarez was the same thing that happened with Earl Spence and Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was in position for mandatory, but because he had oral surgery and the car accident, they gave Earl True Spence a voluntary. They chose Danny Garcia in his get back. It wasn't mandated by the WBC for him to fight Danny Garcia. They gave Earl Spence a voluntary, and he chose Danny Garcia, or they chose it for him. Now, we respect Canelo Alvarez has given opportunities to fighters that we feel like, you know what? They probably didn't deserve for him to share. They probably didn't deserve for Canelo Alvarez to give him the opportunity to share the ring with him. How y'all feel about the Amir Khan fight? How y'all felt about the Fielding fight? How y'all feel about the Yildirim fight? Y'all gonna be saying it's a mandatory. What do y'all feel about the John Ryder fight? What do y'all feel about these fights? Did they earn the opportunity? Do you want to see Canelo Alvarez in the ring versus them, or do you want to see Canelo Alvarez in the ring actually versus the Charlo, the Andre, David Benavidez, and stuff like that? Canelo Alvarez moved up 160, given the opportunity to face guys like Daniel Jacobs, given the opportunity to face Cotto, given the opportunity, not the opportunity because that was a unification bout with him and Triple G, right? You could only be great if you're given the opportunity to do so. You could only be great. That's why some people out here, they be like, oh, this person hasn't done nothing. Oh, this person hasn't fought anybody. But then you got to ask yourself, did that great person, or is that somebody? Because a lot of people be like, hey, yo, this person ain't fighting nobody. All right, does that somebody give the one that you said that fights nobody an opportunity? Does that somebody give that other person an opportunity for then you could say, oh, he fought somebody? Jermell Charlo deserved the opportunity with Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo Alvarez should grant him the opportunity because Canelo Alvarez has given opportunities, not given opportunities, but they have given Canelo Alvarez opportunity for him to be in the position that he's in today, for him to accomplish what he has accomplished. Of course, he had to do it. But the reason why he's a 4-division world champion is because those champions in those 4 divisions gave him an opportunity. Sometimes in life it's about opportunity, folks. Sometimes you maybe some of y'all graduated college, right? And y'all go for a job, and you know you highly qualified to get the job, and they don't hire you. Sometimes you apply for the job, and they don't even call you for an interview. But you got but you did what you have to do to at least get an interview. At least give me an opportunity just so I can get an interview so I can blow your mind. Pause. Right? I always say that boxing translates to life itself. I always say that. We live in a 12-round bout. That's all life. Sometimes we need to make adjustments. Sometimes we need to take a knee to go back to taking a knee means, you know what I'm saying, step back so you can move 2 steps forward. Survive so you can go to the next round. Sometimes we win it, and sometimes we get dropped, and then we have to overcome. That's life. That's life. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Let me see what the vote. Yeah, let me see what the poll. Let me see the poll. 67% says hell yeah. 82 people voted. 33% says hell no. Why is 33% hell no? Why do y'all got a problem with Jermell Charlo getting the opportunity? What is your problem? The 33%, let me see, it's 33. The 33%, what is your problem? Why don't he deserve an opportunity to dare to be great like Canelo Alvarez was given the opportunity to dare to be great? Just like Canelo Alvarez wants the opportunity right now to dare to be great and beat the guy that beat him in the upper division. Why is it okay for Canelo Alvarez to dare to be great, but we can't give a chance for Jermell Charlo? Or it's only Canelo Alvarez that should get the blessing for him to do whatever he wants to do? For him to strive to be great, enhance his greatness? Is that what it is? He said Charlo needs to fight Tim Tszyu. Charlo is undisputed. He cleaned out the division. Charlo wants to be greater than that. Charlo wants to be greater than Tim Tszyu. It's almost the reason why I said I did a video about it. Yeah, I want to see David Benavidez. I want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. But if Canelo Alvarez is saying that he wants to fight Dimitri Bivol, which beat him, still undefeated, champion a higher division, pound for pound list, on a pound for pound list, he wants a tougher challenge in Dimitri Bivol than David Benavidez. How can I knock Canelo Alvarez? So how can I not Jermell Charlo? Y'all bringing Tim Zhu to his doorstep. He wants Canelo. The fuck does he mean, Tim Zhu? What the hell has he done? But you want Tim Zhu to get the opportunity, but you don't want Jermell Charlo to get the opportunity? That's what I mean. I don't understand. Is this community, is it because y'all don't like Jermell Charlo? Or is it a bunch of, is your one of your favorites how you say it, channels that are PBC detractors? So you just hate Jermell Charlo or Jermall Charlo just because you don't like PBC and Al Heyman? Is it that? Because I know in this community everybody picks a corner. In this community, everybody picks a corner. In this community, I'm gonna tell you the teams. I'm gonna tell you the teams in this community. The teams are Deontay Wilder fanboys, Deontay Wilder haters, Canelo Alvarez fanboys, Canelo Alvarez haters, PBC detractors, new media LDBC. I say that because they have they got a lot of support, and then you got their detractors. They spin a narrative. Here comes the debunk team. Some of you channels like these channels because they debunk these channels that y'all hate. Dante Boxing Nation, you go with the channels that debunk Dante Boxing Nation, so you become a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams. These are the teams in the YTBC. These are the teams. And the reason why there's people that say, no, Jermell Charlo doesn't deserve a fight. I even had one message that said something about Uncle Al Heyman or something like that. Why are you bringing Al Heyman? Are we talking about Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez? We're talking about him getting the opportunity. See, the thing is, you don't like Al Heyman. It's like let me be real in this community, right? Look at Rick Glazier, right? The people that like Rick Glazier are the people that or respect his numbers are the people that hate PBC because he don't like PBC and he don't like Al Heyman. So there's teams out here in the YTBC. Get out the team, bro. Let's break these down unbiased, logically, and objectively. He said you falling off, Punch, starting to think you don't know boxing. Yeah, I understand that because I'm not saying what you're saying, right? Let me ask you a question. Dime, Brandon, ¿qué lo que? He said, Crypto said you falling off, Punch, starting to think you don't know boxing. Test me. Test me, buddy. Test me. Test me about my boxing knowledge. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Because now you're questioning my boxing knowledge, right? You don't like what you hear. So now I'm falling off. What do you want me to say? What's going to make you feel comfortable? Huh? What's going to make you be like, you know what? Yeah, Punch Drunk is good. Yeah. No, I thought he was falling off. What is it? Mamá le huevo a Canelo Alvarez. Eso es lo que tú quieres que yo le haga también. Hey. He said Tim Zhu is next. Jermell hasn't fought since May 22. No fantasy fights. Why is a fantasy fight? We seen Amir Khan versus Canelo Alvarez. We seen Kell Brook fighting Triple G. We was about to see Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. We was about to see that. When Canelo Alvarez fought Sergey Kovalev, we didn't even think that he was thinking about 175-pound division. But when he got the opportunity, he overcame that. My phone dying any moment. What's up, man? Yeah. Some of y'all are like, some of y'all just don't. Some of y'all don't want to keep it real. Only Canelo Alvarez can move up and strive to be great. Nobody can try to be great. Look how that worked out for Special K. How did it work out for Canelo Alvarez when he fought Sergey Kovalev? Huh? How did it work out for Canelo Alvarez when Canelo fought Sergey Kovalev and moved up to the 175-pound division? Huh? How did it work out for Canelo Alvarez when Canelo Alvarez moved 2 divisions up to fight Kovalev from 160? How did it work for Canelo Alvarez? No. I don't know. Venga. Don't go side. No, don't talk. No, but I think Canelo and David Benavidez is a fight to me. But no. Stay right there. What happened when Canelo Alvarez moved 2 divisions up to fight Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher? Huh? What did Canelo Alvarez do to him? What did Canelo Alvarez do to him? Was he in line to fight Kovalev? Was he in line? Was he given the opportunity to dare to be great? Was he given the opportunity for him to become a 3-division world champion? Dime, mi hermano, dime ahora mismo, porque yo no sé boxeo. Yo no sé boxeo, mi hermano. Pues dime ahora mismo. Come on, hurry up. Dime, mi hermano, ¿qué hizo Canelo Alvarez when he fought Sergey Kovalev, when he moved 2 divisions up? What he did? What did he do? What did Canelo Alvarez do when he was given the opportunity to go 2 divisions up to fight the champion? What did he do? Oh, everybody's slow. Everybody's slow with the little clicks and stuff like that. Everybody's slow with the comment. What happened? Your phone is freezing? I don't understand people. The same people the people debate, oh, John Ryder deserved the fight, but Jermell Charlo didn't deserve the fight. Well, Canelo Alvarez deserved Dimitri Bivol. How about if Dimitri Bivol said, man, you too small, get out of here, I don't need to fight you, I already beat you. But the same people be like, no, Canelo Alvarez deserves his get back. But Canelo Alvarez could move up to fight Dimitri Bivol, ¿verdad? After Dimitri Bivol outboxed him. Now, let me see what he has to say. Let me see. Kovalev needed the Canelo check. Mira, ahora viene con el check. And he had crazy lawsuits for punching the lady. And that's the excuse that you're going to give me. Huh? But now you want to talk about boxing. You falling off right now, brother. Look at his excuse, ladies and gentlemen. Mírate, pelagato. Because Kovalev needed a Canelo check. And he was crazy lawsuits for punching the ladies' heads off and fought Canelo and no rest from the yard fight. Mira ese pelagato. Mira eso. Oh, he didn't have any rest. And Julio Cesar Chavez had rest when he fought Pernell Whitaker, Medrick Taylor, Frankie Randall twice. When Julio Cesar Chavez had 6 fights in the span of 12 months. ¿Qué me importa de que diga little break? Huh? Did Canelo Alvarez had a break when he went from Eardrum to Billy Joe Saunders? Huh? He had a break? Man, I thought I didn't know my boxing. Ven, háblame, Crito Porri. ¿Ah? Dímelo, pelagato. Dime que Canelo Alvarez le hizo a Kovalev. Don't talk about this little gibberish, the little soap opera shit that you're talking about. He needed the lawsuit because he needed the money in the lawsuit. He touched a woman in the airplane. ¿Qué Canelo Alvarez le hizo a Kovalev when he moved 2 divisions up? What did he do? Mírate, tigre. Hablándome de que what he did in the airplane. Mírate, tigre. Sucio viejo. Lou Ryder in the building. Looking at my brother. Con los 2 pesos de cachape. Gracias, mi hermano. Hey, yo, this guy wanted to say, I'm falling off in boxing. But this guy wanted to talk to me about some soap opera shit about what happened in the airplane and what happened in this and that. And the reason is because he wanted more money and he needed money because he got caught. He needed some court fees or something. Mírate, tigre. Nah, he don't want to talk about it. He's going, now punch tight because nobody care about Charlo. No, you don't care about Charlo. Since you don't care about Charlo, now you say punch is falling off in boxing talk because you are the one that's falling off. He says nobody cares about Charlo, an undisputed champion. You fell off as a boxing fan. So nobody cares about undisputed champions in the sport of boxing now? Huh? And now you want to talk about I fell off. You fell off. Look at that. You expose yourself, bro. You expose yourself. Deja de estar escribiendo y pay attention. He went from falling off in boxing. This guy's talking about airplanes, and this guy talking about sexual harassment and court fees and stuff like that. Now he's saying that nobody cares about Undisputed Charlo. That's the boxing fans that we have today. That's the boxing fans that we have today. See, it's not about that it's not deserving. It's that they don't want Jermell Charlo to get an opportunity. Maybe because you go to these channels that hate on Jermall Charlo, David Benavidez, Demetrius Andre, that they be shaming Canelo Alvarez with these guys. So you start hating these guys, and you don't want to give those channels the benefit of the doubt, right? You don't want to give those channels the benefit of the doubt. It ain't even have to do with Charlo. It's that you don't want to. You heard what that channel said, man. Fuck him now. Hell no, Charlo don't deserve to fight. Let me ask you a question. Does Canelo Alvarez deserve for the WBC to grant them grant their petition when he was going to fight Makabu? Was it fair? Did the WBC grant the petition of Canelo Alvarez to fight Makabu? And if Makabu and Canelo Alvarez would have gone up there, everybody would have been like, hey, yo, Canelo Alvarez do something great. Look what I said. See, I keep it consistent. What I'm saying about Jermell Charlo is what I said about Canelo Alvarez to fight Badou Jack. The community is talking about the fight that I have presented. The community now. You don't hear the trickle? The trickle, hey, yo, Badou Jack and Canelo. It was Punch. Punch have put that fight on the table. That now people are talking about it. Look at my live on the Canelo fight. Badou Jack versus Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez could go to the cruiserweight division and petition like they petition for Makabu. Go to the Middle East and get all that money. I believe Canelo Alvarez could make more money than he's ever made fighting Badou Jack in the Middle East when they throwing all that money. Who presented that? I keep it consistent. The same thing. And I said that Canelo Alvarez could become a 5-division world champion. Could tie Floyd Mayweather to become a 5-division world champion. Eclipse and pass Roy Jones Jr. as a 4-division world champion. One behind pause of the 6th-division world champion Oscar De La Hoya. If he beats Badou Jack and give it the opportunity to be great, give it the opportunity to become a 5-division world champion, that is with a shadow of a doubt that he is the best Mexican that ever lived. I want Canelo Alvarez to get the opportunity to enhance his legacy, just like I want Jermell Charlo to get the opportunity to enhance his legacy. If I'm willing to sit here and say that Canelo Alvarez should petition the WBC like the petition for Makabu to move 2 divisions up and fight Badou Jack, I'm keeping the same energy. See, the thing is that there's people out here that don't understand what unbiasedly, logically, and objectively boxing talk is. Because you're so used to the cesspool of this community and the teams of this community. You have become one of probably those followers and subscribers that's within those type of team. I know how all this shit works out here, bro. Get off the teams. Get off the team. Be your own man. Be your own listener. Be your own fan. Be your own follower. Look. I don't like the left. But sometimes I do listen to MSNBC and CNN and laugh and see what they have to say. I'm more the right. I'm more conservative. But I check out everybody else to see what everybody have to say, and I could tell who's the one that's being the hustler. Sometimes people got their point, some people don't. Rapstar Boxing Now is the voice of the UK, London, bruv. Yo, Rapstar, what do you feel about Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez? Are you a promoter? Talk about Thomas by Charlo. He sucks. He said, are you a promoter? Talk about Thomas, but Charlo, he sucks. An undisputed champion. This is the language that we speak now. An undisputed champion, it sucks. This is why sometimes when we think we're boxing is not where it needs to be, it's because we got fans like that. So Jermell Charlo suck, huh? Me, hermano. Let me ask you. El gallo. I want Jermell Charlo would suck. So if Jermell Charlo, the undisputed, is suck, can you tell me how suck John Ryder is? Can you express to the people how suck? If Jermell Charlo is suck, can you tell me how suck is John Ryder? Hmm? And if you tell me how suck John Ryder is, how do you feel about Canelo Alvarez's performance by the suck John Ryder? Let me see what my brother El Gallo is going to say. Because I know people keep it on logically and objectively out here. I know that. See, if Jermell Charlo sucked, then shit, what is John Ryder? I just want to listen. I want to read what my brother El Gallo going to say about that. Because because Jermell Charlo's undisputed. El Gallo lost like 5 times. John Ryder lost like 5 times. Won the whole 12 of Canelo Alvarez. So I want to know how low. If he suck, and let me see if he suck. That means that suck S. Is Jermell Charlo an S level fighter? So if he's an S level fighter, is John Ryder an X level fighter? I just want to know. I want to see if people keep it consistent. Let me see if it's hate or it's boxing talk. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ahí lo tienen, mi hermano. Ahí lo tienen. Y'all expose yourself, bro. Y'all expose y'all, and it's disgusting. I don't know why. The people that come to Punch Drunk Boxing, you are free to be real. You don't have to hold a narrative. You don't have to enable a narrative. Wherever you go, all these channels that y'all go that just spin and hustle your asses, you come over here and be free. This is where you could just relax and be like, damn, I just want to be real and talk boxing. And in the chat, this is not a war room. This is nothing. This is all but. Este tipo me dice that John Ryder is better than Jermell Charlo. Esta es la mierda de boxing, señor. Esas son la mierda, the BS of fans in boxing. These are the cancers of boxing. Fans like this is the cancers of boxing. When you think about that boxing is not where it is, it's because there's fans like this that will actually say that John Ryder is better than Charlo. Mira esta mierda, Es una mierda. Y este tipo, que el gallo un pelagato, ese maldito sea. Y'all expose yourself, bro. Actually, one question, you expose yourself. Right quick. You ain't even give yourself time. Hello, dímelo con los 2 pesos de plátano. If it's moonshine, it got to be great, better than Frosted Flakes. Because they hate Jermell Charlo so much, or they try to enable some type of narrative on some other channel that they was at. This guy says that John Ryder is better than Jermell Charlo because he doesn't want to give in. See, that's the thing that, like I said before, there's a lot of fans that don't want to give in. These fans want to hold on to a narrative. They don't want to talk boxing. It's not about boxing. It's about teaming up. It's teaming up, holding on to a narrative. Holding on to a narrative. Holding on to a narrative. So most people hating Canelo make history. Canelo, I don't even know what you say. Yeah, you already exposed yourself, El Gallo. You already exposed yourself. Canelo Alvarez is the only one that know how to that gets the opportunity to be great. Yeah, Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, that's it. When Canelo Alvarez said he want to fight King Kong, yeah, Canelo Alvarez there to be great. If Canelo Alvarez wants to fight Usyk, you support it too. Diablo, man, Canelo Alvarez, damn, he a beast, yo, he a beast. Jermell Charlo wants to go up there and dare to be great, and Canelo Alvarez, no, he shouldn't fight him. He should. It's always y'all motherfuckers with that bullshit, that protection plan. Y'all security agency or something like that over here? Huh? Is y'all fanboys a security agency? No, Canelo Alvarez, no, they don't deserve to fight Canelo Alvarez. Push. Excuse me. Canelo's make way for Canelo Alvarez. No, Andre doesn't deserve it. Charlo doesn't deserve it. Jermall Charlo doesn't deserve it. David Benavidez doesn't deserve it. Nobody deserves Canelo Alvarez. Nobody can touch my Canelo. John Ryder. Oh, John Ryder. No, but he's a good fight. I mean, he beat Daniel Jacobs and he beat Zach Parker, and you know what I'm saying, he deserved the fight with Canelo Alvarez. What do you mean he doesn't deserve? Yeah, John Ryder. No, David Benavidez doesn't deserve it. Jermall Charlo, Demis Andre. No, they don't deserve the fight. But John Ryder, but he beat Zach Parker. So why you wasn't fighting for Zach Parker to get the Canelo Alvarez fight when he became a mandatory way before that he even fought John Ryder? Why you ain't fought for Zach Parker and Canelo Alvarez since he was in precision? Huh? Why nobody called in for the Zach Parker and Canelo Alvarez fight? Huh? No. Yeah, wanted to keep a narrative. Well, as a matter of fact, I've been searching. I've been looking all around in the YTBC. Why nobody's making no videos about Janibek? Why nobody is making any videos about Janibek? I was just thinking about that. When is Janibek fighting? Isn't Janibek fighting today? Wasn't Janibek the big bad wolf in the middleweight division and nobody's talking about him? Oh, that's what it is. It's because the only reason why you was in tune to talk about Janibek is just a shame to meet Andre, right? But you don't give a fuck about Janibek because I don't see no channel talking about Janibek right now. I don't see no channel pumping Janibek. I don't see he got a fight coming up. Has anybody done a video of Janibek? Who Janibek gonna be fighting anyway? Y'all ain't gonna come with no video saying, yo, he ain't fighting nobody, yo. He fighting nobody. Who did Janibek beat last time? Who Janibek gonna be fighting now? I mean, ain't y'all gonna keep it consistent here? I mean, y'all talk shit about Jermall Charlo, his opponents, and the Demis Andre opponent. Ain't nobody gonna talk about the opponent of Janibek? Huh? Nobody gonna be talking about it? Nobody got nothing to say. Huh? Nobody got nothing to say. Funny. Okay. All right. Oh man. And Jermall Charlo, who's the best one? Andre Ducto. Yeah. And the guy, your doodle don't even headline anymore. That's it. That's that. See, I could say one name. I could say one name, and boom, for everybody talking about it. Huh? When Canelo Alvarez gave Bivol opportunity, let me know how many cards he headlined. When Canelo Alvarez gave Dimitri Bivol an opportunity, how many cards did Dimitri Bivol headlined? Mr. Moonshine, gracias, pero $2 de plata, no super chari pari K. Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of objectivity in the sport of boxing. Good looking out, my brother. Appreciate you. Wilder versus Zhang. You're not the boxing brother. You're not the boxing brother. This is a Salvador Gigante of boxing talk. Dude don't even headline anymore. Tell me, hold on. Give me one. Hello, dímelo. Gracias por los $2, mi hermano. I get it. I'm only here. There's people out here that just want us to praise Canelo and give him all the benefit of the doubt on any fight that he chooses. Right? It's okay that John Ryder was a great fight. He was a great opponent. The perfect opponent for Canelo Alvarez, right? Better an opponent than David Benavidez and everybody that's been in line, right? Nobody could dare to be great. Now, when it comes to the expense of Canelo Alvarez, see, that's what let me see what the poll at. 34% feels like we got 121 votes, 35%. Now it's coming up. 35% feels like Jermell Charlo should not be given an opportunity, but Canelo Alvarez should get all the opportunities in the world, and that's why Canelo Alvarez is great right now. If Canelo dares to be great, Charlo can get his chance to enhance his legacy. So Floyd did it. Many did it. So why can Canelo? Benavidez versus Morrell, Andre versus Mexican Monster. That's a good fight. John Ryder, the face of boxing. It seems like that. Canelo versus everyone. Anyone can get it in Broner's voice. Nah. Nobody deserves to be great or dare to be great in the expense of Canelo. See, this is the cycle of boxing. A lot of fighters move up to dare to be great. I'll give you an example. A lot of people love Marvin Hagler, right? Marvin Hagler really never moved up. But when we talk about the golden years in the sport of boxing, what's good? Average in the building. Good looking out with a super chat, my brother. A 54 versus a 68, laughing my ass off. Charlo versus Tim. Charlo versus Bud. So 54 versus 68, laughing my ass off. Let me see. 54-68, laughing my ass off. Good looking out with a super chat. Average BX. So you're saying that is a laughing matter? Is like, come on, Punch. Why the hell is 154 going to be fighting in 168? Didn't Canelo Alvarez do that? Matter of fact, didn't Canelo Alvarez went from 160 to 175, 15 pounds, which is more than 54 and 68, to fight Sergey Kovalev, and he became a 3-division world champion. And that's what I mean. It's okay for Canelo Alvarez to do it, but when somebody else is striving to do it, it's not all right. Was it a laughing matter when Roberto Duran went from 135 to 147 and beat Sugar Ray Leonard? Was it a laughing matter, guys? Was it, oh, what the hell is Duran is doing? Huh? Or do we still talk about it today? Do we want fighters? This is what I mean. Again, debunking the narrative. Because in boxing, you could always debunk narratives after narrative. That just flows. Aren't we also the community that always say that we wish like fighters will fight like they did back in the days? Right? We wish fighters should be fighting like the guys like Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hearns, right? We that community. We always shame this era to the last era. Now, some guy is trying to move up. Just like Roberto Duran did to Sugar Ray Leonard. He moved up. Floyd Patterson moved up. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest accomplishments of Roy Jones Jr. is becoming a heavyweight champion of the world. He was a light heavyweight, moved 2 weight classes for Jong Ruiz, and became a 4th-division world champion. Only 1 or 2 guys that came from a lower division, him and Floyd Patterson, to become heavyweight champion of the world. But y'all want to put a cap on other fighters because you think that is impossible. You don't even want to give the guy an opportunity because you think that is impossible. So it's okay for Roy Jones Jr. to do it. It's all right for Canelo Alvarez to do it. But you don't want Jermell Charlo, who's an undisputed 154, he has cleaned out his division. And don't mention Tim Tszyu because Tim Tszyu just came right now. Cleaned out his division. But y'all don't want to he shouldn't get an opportunity of Canelo Alvarez. And I think it's just because it's Canelo Alvarez. Y'all only want Canelo Alvarez to dictate his greatness, but y'all don't want to let nobody else dictate theirs. Again, I'm going to say it again. It takes a great fighter. It takes great fighters also to give an opportunity to somebody else to be great. Usyk did it from cruiserweight, right? Punch, cruiser. I already talked about that, Crypto. See, I already talked about it. Well, you want me to talk about it again? How many lives do you want me to talk about Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez? How many people are talking about Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez? How many people are talking about Canelo Alvarez and Bivol? I gave, in 1 week, I will give you Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez, Demetrius Andre, Canelo Alvarez, Badu Jack, Canelo Alvarez, Dimitri Bivol, and now I'm giving you Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo. The fuck you think I am? You think I'm going to be one of these whack-ass recycled channels and talk about David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez every single day? Other people just do live and base their lives and base their channel on Bud Crawford, Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, Earl Spence. Yeah, his toenail, because right now, what are we going to be talking about Bud Crawford, curl true spits? Huh? Which one got a longer tail nail than the other? We already broke that fight down for how many years? That's what you want me to talk about? The fight that we want to see. David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. Like there is no other fights. Come on, bruh. Come on. And if you don't like it, how about you create your own channel and talk about it and teach us? Canelo is not Cove. Too dangerous for Charlo. Canelo is not Cova. Too dangerous for Charlo. Rip. Let it be dangerous. Who are we average? Are we the protecting squad? That's what it is. No, Charlo. Jermell, don't do it. Don't do it. It's too dangerous for you, Jermell Charlo. Just stay here and fight the guy from Australia. Don't do it, please. Don't do it, Jermell. What are we now? What the hell are we now? What are we? Average? The protecting squad? The secret agents? The bodyguards? A bunch of Kevin Costners? Protecting Whitney Houston? A fighter talks that he wants to be great, and we're the fans going to be like, no, don't do it. Please don't do it. Who the hell you think you are? What's wrong with y'all, man? Why y'all acting like Adrian and Rocky 4? You can't win! Motherfuckers out here acting like Adrian Balboa in Rocky 4 before Rocky goes into the highway and think about fighting Drago. You can't win! That's y'all right now. That's who y'all remind me of right now. Canelo Charlo doesn't deserve Canelo Alvarez because it's dangerous and stuff like that. You Adrian Balboa in the face, mother effing fans. You can't win. Do you speak to me about this? What do you speak? What Rocky said is what I have to do. I can't change anything, Adrian. I can't change. You can't win. You Adrian Balboa mother effing fans out here. Oh man, this is sad, bro. This is sad, man. This is sad, bro. I'm not even saying Jermell Charlo's gonna beat Canelo. I'm saying that Canelo Alvarez, that Jermell Charlo deserves an opportunity. He said, Punch trying to rubbish fans that have a different preference. Here we go, MAW. Here we go. Okay. Punch is going after the fans. Yo, nobody's even talking about the wins and the losses. Nobody's even talking about technique, bro. Punch trying to rubbish fans and have a different perspective. If your perspective is stupid, then I'm going to call that your perspective is dumb. If we can't keep the same energy, then say that you don't want to keep the same energy. He said, yeah, facts. David did it with Goliath. Isn't that the ultimate story? Isn't it one of the best stories? But no, Charlo can't do it with Canelo. It's because Canelo is untouchable. And Canelo don't have to give nobody an opportunity. You don't even know. Come on, man. I'm telling you, these guys, I'm telling you, this community is a cesspool already. It's a cesspool. When it comes to Canelo Alvarez content, Wilder, Bud, Spence, Tank, everybody's picking a team. It's not even about, it's hard in this is supposed to be a hardcore boxing community, and it's hard to even people to just break things down like hardcore wise. Just keep the same consistent. Just keep the same energy. You don't gotta like anybody. You don't gotta like this fighter. You don't gotta like this fighter. You don't gotta agree or this, but keep the same energy. If Canelo Alvarez can move up 2 divisions up and become a 3-division world champion, he's gotten the opportunity. Kovalev gave him an opportunity. He put his belt on the line. He paid his sanctioning fee and belt fee so it could be on the line. He gave him the opportunity. Y'all don't want people to get the opportunity, but Canelo. We've been talking about him fighting Bivol, him moving up. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you like this: there's a lot of people that feel like Bivol is gonna beat Canelo Alvarez. There's a lot of people that feel like, especially with the performance that he gave versus John Ryder, they feel like he has no chance versus Bivol. But me, I'm like, he deserved that. He deserved his get back. Canelo Alvarez deserved his get back. He deserved the opportunity. But if you don't get the opportunity, then so be it. He said 2 division is one thing, but Canelo has moved up 4 times. Charlo has not. So what? So what? If it's going to be the first time he moved up, let it be the first time he moved up. Why are we protecting him? He wants greatness. Why are we protecting greatness now? Let him go in pursuit of his own great. And matter of fact, at his age, and he's already undisputed, he could take that risk. He could take that risk right now. He already undisputed. It's not like he has unfinished business in the 154-pound division. It's not like he got unfinished business. This is the reason why Canelo Alvarez, who's undisputed at super middleweight, could go up. In reality, we want to see a David Benavidez fight. But in all reality, Canelo Alvarez is undisputed. He don't have unfinished business. Charlo is not having. Charlo is given the opportunity to Tim Zhu if he fights him. But Charlo don't need to fight Tim Zhu. You understand that? Charlo will give, Canelo Alvarez will give David Benavidez an opportunity. He don't need to fight David Benavidez. Just like Canelo doesn't have to fight Jermell Charlo. But why? But if anybody deserves an opportunity and is accomplishable, out of all the middleweights, who's the most accomplished right now? Out of all the middleweights, who's the most accomplished? At this point right now, I'm talking about junior middleweight, super middleweight. Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo. Why not? Why not? Why y'all taking that away from him? Let me see where we at. 35%, 138 people voted, 65, 35%. Finally, I could breathe. Punch is Canelo betting on this fight. Charlo still bigger than Canelo. Well, y'all remember when Amir Khan said this? Amir Khan said this. When was it? The other day. Or what was it? Yesterday or today? So Amir Khan said. He said Canelo Alvarez was big. He said. So Amir Khan said this. I weighed in on the night at 158 pounds. He was 187 pounds. It was crazy. At the weigh-in, he didn't seem that big. Pause. But when I saw him in the corner, I was thinking, what am I doing here? He had his back to me. Pause. It was a huge. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, god damn, me call this pause all over the place, man. He said I waited in on the night at 158 pounds. He was 187 pounds. It was crazy. At the weigh-in, he didn't seem that big. Hey, yo, pause. But when I saw him in the corner, I was thinking, what am I doing here? He had his back to me. Pause. It was huge. Hey, yo. Diablo, me call, diablo. Pause after pause. But damn, Canelo Alvarez was 187 pounds on a fight night. Diablo, Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez, man. Sheesh, 187 pounds. I think how much he came in with when he fought Floyd Mayweather? Was it 177 pounds? I remember. I don't know if it was Miguel Cotto or if it was Floyd Mayweather that Canelo Alvarez came in at 177 pounds. And I think that Floyd Mayweather also rehydrated a lot versus Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather didn't want to allow himself to be weighted in the weigh-in. I really wanted to see why. I really wanted to see why. Why Floyd Mayweather didn't want to weigh in the same day to fight Manny Pacquiao. I mean, the day he fought Manny Pacquiao. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, it's like Demond Nicholson weighted like 191. What was it? Like 191 pounds versus Demetrius Andre. And Demetrius Andre only rehydrated, I think it was 6 pounds. It was what, 171 pounder versus he rehydrated 20 plus pound, Demond Nicholson. Back in the days, they losing 20 pounds max. It's crazy, man. But what I'm saying is, look, we can't contradict there's a lot of contradictions out here. We won't fight us a fight like it was the past. Fighters have moved up. Look, like I said, like I was gonna say, Marvis Hagler, his best wins was versus smaller fighters. His noticeable win and the fights that everybody always talking about, Sugar Ray Leonard was a 147 pounder. Sugar Ray Leonard was a 147 pounder. Naturally, 147 pounder. Took 3 years off and fought Marvin Hagler and beat him. Why are we trying to hold cap on people? Because we make predictions and we think that this is the way that we're going to go, and we think that we're geniuses. That's what it is. I think that the boxing fans like us, like we act like we know it all. Like, let's make our predictions, right? But it's not to predict, not predictions to be like you're actually Nostradamus and you know what the fuck is about to go, what's about to happen. You just make a prediction. But people make it the prediction like it's the Bible, it's stamped, it's written already. Joe Flores said, I'm down for watching Canelo and Charlo big time, or others like Benavidez, Morrell. Whatever Canelo does is strategic and he will cement his legacy on top. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I think this will be a good. I don't think it will hurt Canelo Alvarez to give Jermell Charlo opportunity. Just like they promote fights, like saying, well, John Ryder was mandatory and John Ryder was a good fight and John Ryder. That's they have to. This is an undisputed fighting an undisputed. That's their tag right now. Is a king versus a king. It's pound for pound versus pound for pound. Undisputed versus undisputed. It is what it is. We should support it. I want to see every fight, but Canelo Alvarez can't fight every fight, right? I want to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez in 168 division. That's the primary fight. I want to see Andre and Canelo. I want to see Charlo and Canelo. I want to see the mixed matching of all of them too. I want to see Charlo and Demetrius Andre. That's my primary fight. For Andre and Charlo and Jermall Charlo, that's the primary fight. I want Charlo versus Andre. David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. Bivol versus Beterbiev. I'm not happy with the WBC is doing. I think the community of boxing is not really holding the WBC accountable. We all need to speak up. We all need to speak up. They throw franchise to our face, but then they want to take away an undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world, and then you expect Beterbiev to give y'all some sanctioning fees and belt fee. I think that Beterbiev should sue the WBC for discrimination. I think Arturo Beterbiev should sue the WBC for discrimination. That's openly like discrimination right there. Because what Putin is doing, let Putin does. Let him do that. Imagine imagine if they crucify us or crucify you because of what Sleepy Joe is doing. I think Beterbiev should sue the WBC. Orisha in the building. ¿Qué es lo que es Orisha? Anyway, again, like I said in the beginning of the live show, man, shout out to Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo got custody of all his 5 kids, man. Was going through the going through divorce, custody battle. A lot of people want to question why he's not in the ring, why he hasn't been in the ring. But man, props to he was fighting the real fight outside of the ring. And for a lot of devoted fathers that has gone through it, I'm talking about devoted fathers. I ain't talking about those deadbeat that's going through it. I'm talking about the devoted fathers. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jermall Charlo, man, getting custody of all his kids, man. More power. You already know in Punchroom Boxing, we preach fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. Father, that's what I'm talking about. Rap star boxing knowledge. Father first. A lot of people has crucified him in boxing. Where is he? What is he doing? But shout out to Jermall Charlo, getting all 5 of his kids, getting custody of all 5 of his kids. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I'm not, and I even got tired of this community kicking a man while he's down. You know what I'm saying? We never know what these fighters go through. And I know there's gonna be fans out there. They're gonna be like, "Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not. It's none of my business. All I care is about fight." Well, if y'all want to understand why a fighter was not fighting, then there you go, fighting for his kids. Jack A say your punch. Have you seen Adrian Broner's press conference? I saw it. I saw it with Don. You talking about with Don King? Don King, man, he got his faculties, man. It's a blessing to be like 91 years old and have all your faculties like Don King, bro. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. It wasn't the type of press conference that be like, yo, I'm gonna buy the pay-per-view. Because I think that fight is pay-per-view. They need to pay for that. Rapstar Boxing Knowledge say, yo, punch, we cooking after that, man. Everybody go to Rapstar Boxing Knowledge after. Hope everyone has an excellent night. Good looking now, says Si. Yeah, I'm about to be out right now. He said that was the new excuse. A custody battle. Who cares? He should have been stripped. I'm not saying he shouldn't have been stripped, but hey, at least maybe the WBC felt like, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to support they wanted to support him or something like that. I don't know. I think he should have been, maybe he should have been put on champion on recess, in my opinion. Champion on recess, have that belt on the line, let people fight for it. And then when he comes back, he'll fight for the belt in the medium fight. I think he should have been a champion in recess, in my opinion. But he said that's the excuse, and that's what I mean. I guess you never been through that situation, so I wouldn't even wish that on nobody, man. Because it's a very draining situation. You don't lose yourself, but it takes a lot out of you, man. I think any devoted father would get punched in the face with Mike Tyson 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Just punch, then that feeling of fighting for your kids at court, fighting the government, fighting attorneys, fighting the person that you created the best thing that ever happened to you with. You know what I'm saying? Your pride and joys. And let's not forget that Jermall Charlo, that was his high school sweetheart. So he's been a family man since for a long time. So even that he's going, you know, that's like you losing your life. If your family and your kids are your life, he lost his life, and now he's gathering his life again. But people out here, they so naive to that. It's like, that's an excuse. So what? Everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through problems. Everybody hungry. Who cares? Right? Who cares about those starving kids? I mean, I starved when I was young, right? Which I cliche, unhuman shit. Who you think y'all are tough? Like, oh, you think you tough by saying that? Everybody got problem. Who gives a fuck? Don't worry. One time, God forbid, you're gonna be in your downtime. God forbid, you in your downtime. You could be down and out. And you may have to ask for help. And that person gonna be like, So what? Pick yourself back up. Why you asking people for money? Everybody poor. Other people need money. You know what I'm saying? Fake ass motherfuckers out here. He's so in tune, holding narratives and hating because you don't like a particular fighter, man. Man, I'm proud of that man, bro. Get out of here, bro. That's what I'm talking about. And shout out to the kids as well. You got a devoted father out there, you know what I'm saying, that has fought, has risked his life in the ring to provide the way that he provides. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the best schools they can be. Put in having the best education. Put them in the best house, the best neighborhood, gated community and stuff like that, man. Shout Jermall Charlo. Pitiful people out here, dumbass motherfuckers out here. If Mikey was able to challenge Spence, then little Charlo can challenge Canelo. Facts. Factlows knows boxing. Facts. All right, brother. As a matter of fact, man, I'm gonna shut it down right now, yo. Love y'all, man. Everybody go to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Everybody go to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Tomorrow we back at it again. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.